about bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and he recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger what you.
I've said, and now that he has gone because he's been to court, the rules should be followed. Not just for Nnamdi Kanu, for all agitators across the nation. Let's dialogue with them. There's nothing wrong with anybody agitating or saying, let's dialogue with them. And whatever we do with them, let's follow the rules. So I thank the organizers and I thank those who are involved. Thank you.
Okay, Excellency, the results of the outcome of the 2022 election, they remain in public domain.
Okay, I'll just stop it right there so that we can move on. Let me take some calls quickly. For those of you that want to call me, please, I can see some of you on the backstage already. 1 minute. I have Madam Origin. We've picked your phone for the past 78 hours. We are hearing television. Good evening to you, ma. Talk to us.
It looks like the gadget I'm listening from is delayed. So
Okay.
I was waiting for that. Anyway,
Thank you, ma'am.
thank
Good
you
evening
so
to you.
much,
Talk to us.
Mr. Niger Watch. I greet everybody. Mommy Gasper, I greet you, my God bless you. Thank you for what you bring and how you love your children. I believe it is a love for the children that make you come out every day. It's not only Mr. Niger Watch that is your child. I greet everybody. Mr. Niger Watch, God bless you. I know you love Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. And that's why whenever his matter comes, I would like to come and speak on your platform because you love him and you walked him out. Lisa, I kind of pity her. She has to throw out what else? Look at the kind of leaders we have. It is a shame. And Mr. Niger Watch, don't be mistaken, there are children of Ojus Okalo. The ones we call Ifulefus, that Why Oju Zokalu is talking about, oh, they're waiting for the court. Those ones are saying, we are afraid. Shame on them. I will tell my beautiful indigenous Nigerians, I tell you, I come here any day. I have taken it as a duty, and I have donated some of my sleep for a just cause. And that just cause is that I realized that you know what, I listened to this what you showed, the previous one you made for Peter Obi. I think you didn't complete it. There was a place where he said it is nobody is talking about the people. And this is what made me withdraw. I'm like, I want to hear where the matter is about the people. When things happen and people are talking, what about the people? How did it affect the people? What can we do for the people? And not the politicians. Anytime anybody talks about the politicians, I log off. Now, I was told I was going to, Buwala went to, channels to spill his guts. Because why I'm saying this is for every indigenous person inside Nigeria and all Christians. This Freemason Nandikano is also for you. Because they are not going to speak for you. They are not going to, what Mazin Nandikano kept saying is for the people, the liberation of the indigenous people, the people that are marginalized, the people that are eliminated, the people that are in their sleep and they are buried. The people. Buala went to, and said, instead of him to say, this is what is going on, you know what he put in the front? He said his IPOP that went and reported him that they are buying Christians. I want to tell him, Mr. Buala, the list is endless. I want to tell him that on March the 13th, 2025, there was a congressional hearing. Before you have congressional hearing, it is planned weeks and months ahead, which means that was planned maybe months. And if it happened in March the 13th, they were discussing on that United States of America congressional hearing. They were discussing, they said it's conflict and persecution in Nigeria. And the list of the people that were there that discussed it, there was a Bishop Wilfred, and he is from the Middle Belt. There was a Tony Perkins. There was a Nina Sher. That woman is a human rights lawyer, commissioner of the United States Commission of International Religious Freedom. And this discussion has happened before. I want to put it to him that he should remember that Nigeria was placed in this CPC list, I think in 2020. So why are these people so evil? There were so many people that have been going out. Let me tell you, you should go and listen to Christian Broadcasting Network. They have it daily. They carry out this that Nigerian TV are covering. They are showing it every day. I could give you lists. And let me tell him again. For as at today, there is a new recognized terrorist organization. Today, the name is Wolo Wolo? And I asked him, why don't these terrorists continue to group up? There is a list, 8 international recognized terrorists.
Thank you.
Boko Haram. started 2000.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sorry, just give me one 30 seconds. ISIS, Sowore, Lakurawa, Mamuda, Dar es Salaam, Fatu, all of them. And do you know why they are thriving? It is because the likes of Bwana, they pay them. They give them citizenship within 3 weeks. Marudas come in and Bwana gave them citizenship. And people inside Nigeria are suffering. They pay them, they supply them with everything they need. It is a shame. Every Nigerian, every indigenous person should come out and speak for themselves concerning this protest. Because nobody will speak for you. The government will not.
All right.
I rest today. Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you. I'm very, very
Yeah, Mr. Niger Watch. I greet you. Good evening.
Enter.
I don't know if say enter. Is it still on? Yeah, good evening, Mr. Niger Watch. And I greet you. I greet everybody on your platform. I greet your mother, Mommy Diaspora. Well, I cannot but still add my voice. The issue of Nnamdi Kanu, it has become an albatross in the neck of the government of Nigeria. What got me involved, what I decided even to call, send this message across to you now is that I want you to pick specific points that I'm going to make here. I'm hearing that, they call him Sheikh Gumi or whatever useless sheikh he is comparing Hamas in Israel with the terrorists in Nigeria. Hamas in Israel are Palestinians. They are indigenous of Palestine that decided to form a militia group to challenge Israel. That is Hamas. The terrorists we have in Nigeria, yes, they are Fulanis, but they are not Nigerian Fulanis. The Fulanis that are Nigeria are not part of this. It is just a few of them who are into politics, most especially spearheaded by late Muhammadu Buhari, that they should go and bring all the Fulanis in the Sahel who don't know how to find a way to develop the desert to come into Nigeria and come and take over what other people had already built. So you hear them saying they are having peace talk with them. Whoever sits down to have peace talk with bandits or armed robbers or talk of terrorists? No, this is just a way of kind of actualizing them to say, oh, these are Nigerians who decided to become, recalcitrant and become stubborn, so that we can now just beg them, calm them down. No, what they are doing is they are creating homes for them. They are killing Nigerians and taking over their homes and putting these people there. Hausas are being killed in the north for Fulanis to take over. The non-Hausas in the north are being killed for Fulanis to take over. In North Central, the Middle Belt, Benue, the indigenous are being killed for Fulanis to take over. In Plateau, the Fulanis are taking over from the indigenous. In Nasarawa, Fulanis are taking over from indigenous. In Kogi, Fulanis are taking over from indigenous. In Niger State, almost half of Niger State have been taken over by Fulanis. Who are they deceiving? So Nigeria is now a Fulani country. They have moved into Kwara to expand their hold in Kwara. Ogun State, from the upper part of Ogun State, they are moved in. Oyo State, they are there. In Lagos State, they are hovering around. You come to the south and this thing. They are using people like Asari Dokuba and the rest of them to commit their heinous crimes. And then we have people like Uzokanu, as you call him Oswokanu, Mikanu, and their group, like Hope Uzodema. They want Nnamdi Kanu dead. He's a threat to their political ambition. They want him dead because he is a threat to their political ambition. Sowore, if I have ever before been not supporting Sowore as I'm supposed to, with this similar act he's carrying out, I am 100% behind him. Sowore said something. He said they want Nnamdi Kanu dead there, or they condemn him so that he can come and beg. But our protest is not for him to go and beg them. Our protest is that they should release him unconditionally. That word, unconditionally, not because of health, not because of any other thing, not because they promised, no, I will not talk again. They should release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. They are bringing foreigners from outside, Fulanis from the Sahel, planting them into Nigeria, allowing them weapons around and moving around. Soldiers are watching them. The same soldiers we are talking of that are wearing Nigerian uniform, half of them are Fulanis that we are brought in, given an amnesty, and they are now wearing military uniform. Tell me how they can defend you from the southeast or south or anywhere. Well, this is a risk, one-time risk, and I pray in the name of God, they will go out this time, they will succeed. They will succeed. Anybody who says they will not succeed, may that person, may Nigeria happen to him and his generation forever in the name of Jesus Christ. They will succeed. How are they saying that? What Sowore is saying is whether you call him Darlington or whatever, let him go and listen to Sowore very well. I shut his fucking mouth up. Let him shut up. Sometimes when they talk reasonably, we can agree with them. Not when you listen to reality, you start talking rubbish. If this protest goes on the way Sowore is planning it, the only thing I'm saying is, when he say Obi, and people are getting angry because some people say, don't call Obi in. Hey, Mr. Niger Watch, Obi is the target of this government. If Obi comes out there with this crowd, what's his name? Soludo comes out there. Somebody like Alexo Oti comes out there. I am telling you, the government can simply tell one soldier, go out there, identify this person, make sure you kill him, make sure you kill this one. Obi and Oti will not be spared. Are you hearing me? So it is not that anybody, I don't even, when they say Obi should not, Obi has his way. Obi has his way of also going out and doing what he's doing. It's really unfortunate we don't seem to see it. Obi is an endangered species now. If he comes into a public light, joining in such a group, they will kill him. I'm saying, put me. They will, because if they were to be away between now and 2027, they don't have any contest with anybody. That is what I want you to look at and see. Those who are saying that people are saying it because Sowore hate Obi, that is rubbish. What I want them to look at is, and including Sowore should see that, yes, if Obi comes out there He will be number one target. Number one target. Number one target. I say it 3 times. Let Obi follow his own thing, his own way. Whatever he's doing to support, let him support. If the other people have to come out, let them come out. Obi is the target of this government, for God's sake. If Obi shows up there, the leadership we are looking for from him will not be actualized because he will be wasted away. And I'm saying, put me. Nigeria should please wake up and look at the truth of the whole matter. And what is the truth of the whole matter? That Fulanis want to take over Nigeria. It should not be allowed to happen. All these things they say peace talk. They are no rubbish peace talk. What they are doing is they are using it to actualize them, make them look as if they are indigenes who are disgruntled, that are being settled to settle down. No, these are foreigners that are brought in who have succeeded in killing Nigerians. So as they are now in those villages, brandishing their rifle, intimidating the people they are intimidating, your government even cannot even challenge them. Who are the military that are there you are seeing in uniform? Is the same Fulani. So how can they attack those people? All we need to do is wake up. If so, we succeed with getting Nnamdi Kanu out. Let Nigerians, most especially in the south, wake up. From bush to bush, I have said it how many times? This is the 3rd or the 4th time I'm repeating it in any of my messages to you. Let them come out, go from bush to bush, ransack the whole of those places and clear them off there, let them get away. If Fulanis want to take over the entire north, let them take over northeast and north south, if possible. Separate them, let them be a country of their own. If the middle belt decide to join us, they join us. If they don't want to join, those that don't want to join, let them join those areas. And southeast, south, southwest, or whatever, we can form a new country. I know that if this country, if we separate the south from the north, there will be peace. Nobody is fighting with anybody in the south. It's only politicians that are creating situation. Tinubu, I repeat, is not a Nigerian. Muhammadu Buhari is not a Nigerian. And this was the accord they entered into. Support me. Let me do my 8 years so that I'll be able to bring these people. And I will support you if you agree to help me make sure that these people come in and settle down. And that's why they are talking on Ruga, asking for 20% of land in each state in Nigeria. Where is that done? Individuals go to different states where they like to establish. You go there, you go and start your business, or you are doing government work, or you are schooling or whatever. Fulani wants your land to settle down on, and then rear cattle. I think they said they will have more land in the north than the south. Why don't they use those land? The Kano government the other time had offered them a large space. I know that Adamawa can also offer them a very large chunk of land. Boronu can offer them large chunk of land. Those places, they have sufficient land, and they can contain all their cattle. Let them do grazing the way, grazing is done today. You don't move cattle from people's farm, from one farm to the other. People are cultivating things human beings will eat. You send animals in to go and eat those things up. Animals will eat them up. People will starve. Where is it done? God will punish the people that are giving them this, agreeing with them to come in. Now Buhari has finished his own. He's where he is. This man you call Bala Tinubu is giving him assistance, pretending as if that wasn't the agreement. That was why he stood up to say, Emiloko, it's my turn. No other person can take it. This was an agreement between me and the man from Niger Republic, who eventually, had become part of Nigeria in Katsina State. And Bola Tinubu is claiming Lagos State now. Want to turn Lagos to his own. Where did you develop
Mr. Evans there?
And when did you come into Lagos?
I don't think so.
Yes,
What
I'm
of
here.
Lagos do you know?
Mute yourself.
Mr. Niger Watch, may God help you to achieve what you are pursuing. And may he give you the mind to be patient to do it. And to please take calls from people who can contribute meaningfully. Those who cannot come into the panel to sit down and talk, when they have important things to accept them to talk, even if they are not sufficiently doing what you think they are supposed to do in your this thing. But some of us are doing the little we can. Through people, you may not see my name anywhere there, but you can see some things as at the time I came in, but I don't have to go into that. May God.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. Madam Patricia, you were looking for me.
Yes, because I cannot hear him from the panel, what's it called?
Oh, okay. I think it's your gadget. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's your guy. It happens to some of the panelists sometimes. But that was a very important message from our elder father there, sending directly over the current situation of Nnamdi Kanu and generally on the situation of Nigeria. An injustice to one is an injustice to all. I'm calling on the release of Nnamdi Kanu today is not because I'm an Igbo man and I'm not interested when it comes to the tribe, but he's a human being. That's why you see that I'm 100% in support of what Omoyele Sowore is currently doing to see this man released rather than we fold our arms and allow him die in prison. You can see there's a biasness in terms of how our government is governing the country. Terrorists are being given pardon left to right, while they are deliberately still keeping this man there. Before we start talking, I want us to listen to just 5 minutes of this, then we'll start talking.
Trending. Reactions continue to trail the recent clemency granted by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to 175 inmates, including Miriam Sanda, who was convicted of murdering her husband. In a statement released on Monday, Bello Mohammed, speaking on behalf of the deceased family, forcefully condemned the pardon. Mohammed stated that the release of Miriam Sanda reopened healing wounds for the family. He further described the clemency as the worst possible injustice any family could be made to go through for a loved one. Meanwhile, Ahmed Issa Bello, father of the late Biliaminu Bello, in a joint press statement with Miriam Sanda's father, said he had been seeking clemency for Miriam Sanda years before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu granted her presidential pardon. Bello disclosed he wrote to Abubakar Malami, former Attorney General and Minister of Justice, in 2019 to request mercy for Sanda on humanitarian grounds. He added that he bore no grudges against Sanda, her family, or the federal government, stressing that forgiveness was the only way to heal from the tragedy.
I'm happy as the federal government has released Mariam in order to come and look after her 2 children, which God gave them between late Bilia and Maria. So, to me, I don't have any grudges with the federal government or the family of Mariam Sanda and any other relatives. Fully, I appreciate the effort of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on this issue. I need not to say much. Me, as a Muslim, I already told you people as a fresh crew that we accept the God of will. I am happy as the federal government has released Mariam in order to come and look after her 2 children, which God gave them between late Bilia and Maria.
All right. Well, we have letters, as you can see on the wall, written by Bello to the High Court in Abuja and the Commissioner of Police back in 2019, as well as the Attorney General of the Federation requesting for Miriam's release, saying that he wants Miriam to raise her children. Miriam was pregnant at the time of her incarceration. Rufai, this story has gone viral. And I'll take some reactions. This is from Abib, who wrote, "Justice and mercy must always walk hand in hand. If she's truly reformed and her children can now have their mother back, then let's hope this second chance brings healing and not controversy." Another ex-user wrote, "The justice system in Nigeria isn't fair. To be honest, I'm not even surprised a country that grants amnesty to terrorists can also pardon a convicted killer. The family of Bilyaminu Bello has every right to call this the worst injustice ever." And I'll take some more reactions. And, Atiku Abubakar had posted this with his tweet. He wrote, "Presidential pardon. Offense committed October 2025. 1. Drugs at 29.2%. 2. Unlawful mining at 24.0%. Homicide, 13.5%. 4. Fraud, corruption at 12.3%. 5. Hijacking at 5.8%. Firearms at 2.3%. Robbery, theft at 2.3%. 8. Kidnapping at 1.8%. Human trafficking at 1.8%. Others at 5.8%. And if I can read some of Atiku's tweet again, he wrote, "Tinubu's reckless use of presidential pardon undermines justice and emboldens criminality at a time when Nigeria continues to reel under the weight of insecurity, moral decay, and a surge in drug-related offenses. It is both shocking and indefensible that the presidency would prioritize clemency for those whose actions have directly undermined national stability and social order. Particularly worrisome is the revelation that 29.2% of those pardoned were convicted for drug-related crimes at a time when our youth are being destroyed by narcotics and our nation is still struggling to cleanse its image from the global stain of drug offenses. Presidential pardon is meant to symbolize restitution and moral reform. Instead, what we have witnessed is a mockery of the criminal justice system, an affront to victims, a demoralization of law enforcement, and a grave injury to the conscience of the nation." Rufai, your thoughts?
Oji, see, everything that this government, when they were in opposition, people like President Tinubu and his cohorts mocked Jonathan for, they have done in return. But the hypocrisy is that those that mocked Jonathan then, they can't talk today. They've brought out the tweets of Mr. Festus Keyamo about the pardon of Alamisia. They've just brought out the messages of Professor Wole Soyinka condemning the pardon of Alamisia, calling it immoral. Let the joke continue. But Oji, let me read you an excerpt from people that were instrumental to raising the man that died. Because Dr. Bello Aliru Muhammad OFR was instrumental to raising him. I don't want to go into their family conundrum. But hear what Dr. Bello said. He said that the alleged grounds for Miriam Sanders' release was predicated on appeals from her family, among other considerations. It's pertinent to stress that Biliamu was also a cherished family member who was profoundly loved and deeply mourned by the teaming relations, friends, close associates following the unfortunate incident that resulted in the gruesome murder 8 years ago. Miriam, let's not forget, had earlier on denied the same children now used to elicit sympathy and secure her release. The opportunity to know what a father's love and care means. All I just want to ask is, for those that are now coming out, granting press conference, because you can see that a pardon now has now become a political issue. And that's to show you that the pardon should never have been done. A pardon that leaves other parties hurt. Were other parts of the family consulted before this pardon? So it shows that it should not have been done. But I want to ask them today, if the tables were turned, that it was the lady that is being pardoned today that was killed, will her family support the pardon? Because you see, it's so easy. Yorubas have a saying, "Entoba kuniti egbe," is because the man is dead now. He's not here to tell his story.
Right.
Let's be careful.
Well, you see,
President Tinubu should stop wasting, or can I use the word, gifting out pardons like they are selling recharge card.
These are the things.
And it's very sad how political this pardon has become. We've not even scratched the surface on the likes of the pardon of Peru.
Did you read Mahmoud Jega's press release talking about whether or not the father was there?
And that's why I said the people that raised, I don't want to go into their family conundrum. A biological father is a biological father. But the people that raised the deceased are the ones that wrote this, and they took a center page in this day. I think we should have also put their own write-up there up too. Because it's so easy now, after a child has been killed, then they say they are writing letters to pardon, to leave it like this.
All right.
A country that does not uphold justice, life will not be better for the citizens. Nigeria has just happened again.
Nigeria has happened again, it appears. But the father has come out to say that, he's forgiving Miriam and he wants Miriam to raise the children. Miriam had a baby in prison, a boy. Now she has a boy and a girl. Well, this is really, I believe, still a really sad tale at the end of the day. Well, in Katsina State, a shocking new footage showing dozens of heavily armed bandits on motorcycles mixing with a massive crowd has set social media abuzz, prompting questions about the whereabouts of security forces. The video, which has now gone viral, was reportedly captured during a peace dialogue in Bakori local government area during the Operation Safe Corridor initiative on Sunday, October 12. Let's take a look. This is quite shocking, Benga. I'll read some tweets before I come to you. Adeyemi wrote on X, "We need help in this country. After watching this video, we must confront some difficult questions. Who is financing this sizable force? 1, AK-47s are not cheap. 2, the food they consume is not cheap. 3, the fuel for all these bikes is not cheap. Where are they buying it from and how do they acquire it in such large quantities? 4, the ammunition being used, where is it coming from? How do they communicate with one another via phone? To me, this is more than just a war. It's a cash cow for someone and a retirement plan for others. Even with the evidence in this video, I wouldn't be surprised if some powerful countries are involved. Nigeria is truly at war." That's what Adeyemi says. Amos says, "The same people terrorizing communities now sitting at the negotiation table like politicians. This country moves in circles. Every time they scream peace talk, what they really mean is pause until we regroup. It's the same tired script. The victims mourn while the culprits get refreshments and fuel money. Katsina deserves protection, not press conferences with those who cause the chaos." This was really, really heartbreaking to see. Over to you. Benga, please.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, I will just stop that right there. The reason why I have to play this video is to remind you all that we are calling on the release of Nnamdi Kanu here, while you can see that terrorists are gradually taking over this country, Nigeria. Some of you who deliberately paid deaf ear to this, or some of you think, oh, you are ethnic bigot and you want to protect your own ethnicity, don't worry. Don't just worry. The whole situation will affect the nation. Have that in mind. It doesn't matter if you live abroad, you have family members at home. You can see now, Terrorists, for the first time, they are all being proud. They are united. They are showing their face. In the past, they do put on mask. Not anymore now. We're in big trouble. Yes, we're in big trouble in this country, Nigeria. I'd like us to start talking. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Guys, press on the like button, help us to share. Let me call on the first person on the panel today, which is Black Panther. Then come to Mother Patricia. Black Panther, thank you very much, my brother, for your long wait. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Let Madam Patricia go ahead before I will not come before her.
Okay, Mother Patricia, you
as
have
an elder stateful mother.
Now, wow, Black Panther. Good evening, what we do, Mr. Elvis. Good evening.
Thank you.
Good evening to all the viewers everywhere, whether home or away. Good morning, good afternoon. Please like and share. It's important, and support the channel. Good evening again, Black Panther. Great to have you on the panel too. Thank you. Anyway, Nigeria don't enter. I don't know whether na one chance or na three chances. I don't know, because it didn't tire me. Just imagine the bandits that are, terrorists. They're not bandits. They're not just bandits. They're terrorists that are now, mingling with so-called normal people. Those people are not normal anymore now. They've also been radicalized. Yes. So the country is in a big trouble, honestly. Gumi coming out to compare what is happening between Hamas and Israel with what they are doing, using a non-kinetic approach to appease these terrorists. Who negotiates with terrorists if you are not the sponsor? If you are not the one, if you are not involved in perpetrating the evil, if you are not involved in, encouraging or funding the terrorists, who will be saying that anyone should go and negotiate with people that are violating and maiming and buying other people, taking other people's life and taking their land? So who does that? Look, I've been agitating too for my own, for South. If South cannot, if okay, it can be Southwest, South, maybe Southeast. I think South Nigeria, it's time we split the country, because there is no point. There's no point. We can see what's going on already. We that are from the South, we can see that the North has been captured and they are accepting it, because no one in the North came out to challenge Gumi. None of them came out to challenge him, which means they are okay with it. As long as they are okay with it, I think it's high time we start thinking of how we have to leave this contraction called Nigeria, because there's no headway here. There's nothing to look forward for. I can't see it. The country, when terrorists are flaunting whatever they are flaunting, and they are being given a red carpet into communities. So what is there to hold on to in this country called Nigeria? There's nothing. So it's high time we start agitating. We from the South, whether Yoruba or Hausa or Igbo, not Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, the rest of us, Edos, Robos, Ebibios, Calabars. It's time we come out and do the needful, because we cannot wait till they regroup and also come and take over our land, our ancestral land, because that is what is the whole thing is. heading towards. It will only take somebody that is naive or somebody that is delusional not to see what is ahead for them. When you can see the script already, you can see it is being played. It has been repeatedly played to you, and you are denying that it's not happening. So for me, I think that is the call we should be making. And I'm still, in a way, thinking in my little way that maybe the defection from all these governors from the South, from the Southeast now to APC, might be the consolidation of having to break this contraction. Maybe that's the reason. That's what is in it for them, you know. And maybe they cannot come out to tell you now that this is what the end goal is. So I think there's something is promising them, which is Jagaban, that is making them jump ship. Not only because they want to connect to the center, there is something else. So I think that's what we should be looking at. I'm having to think like that because of the movement, the way things are going. So maybe that's the reason. It can just be in my own little way, like I said. I'm thinking that's what is playing here. But I cannot see how connected to the center will warrant anybody jumping ship. So if we look at it, the key positions, they are all from the south. From south. So maybe this what is it's the final goal to split the contraction upon Nigeria because it's not a country. You cannot have two laws in one country, and you cannot have a selective justice. Like this woman that by her husband, the people that have been sentenced to death that Mr. Tinubu freed, the drug offenders, kidnappers, traffickers, human traffickers. These are hardened criminals now that were pardoned. Why you have someone like Nnamdi Kanu languishing there for agitating for a better country for his people. So Nigeria is the more you look, the less you see, honestly. Because I didn't see that coming, that there will be a presidential pardon for this group of people. How? Pardoning people that has, in one way or the other, send the other people to early grave, cut short destinies and dreams. So I don't whether by through drug, we know how many people life has been destroyed for drugs, and then you now pardon those ones that are bringing them into the country. I mean, come on, shouldn't it's not done anywhere. If you do the crime, you're supposed to you know spend the time. Yes, if you do the crime, you spend the time. That's what it is. If you do the crime, then you stay. You're supposed to be in there. You're not supposed to be released. Even if you want to release people, you want to pardon people because you have that so-called constitutional right to pardon, then you're supposed to go in there yourself and do a thorough, investigation about the ones that are innocently placed there, unjustly placed there. Those are the people that you're supposed to free, not these ones that are convicted. Before they convict them, they find evidence they find the agencies, they find every fact. to portray their claim that these people, they are the people that committed these offenses. So why pardon them as how? I don't understand it. All Nadikanu is there. I want to join Sowore to say free Nadikanu now. Him to be free has been long overdue. You cannot keep on holding him there. So free Nadikanu now. Free him. He is not done up to 1/10 of what the terrorists are doing. And you giving the amnesty or whatever. You're giving them red carpet into the society. So it's enough. And Sowore, please keep doing what you are doing. And I will say everybody, not only Igbos, everybody in Nigeria should come out on the 20th. Everybody should come out. All the markets should be closed. At least let us stand for something. Because if we don't stand for something, then we will not stand for anything.
We'll stand for nothing.
You know? Yes, we'll stay. Yeah, that's it. So it's better we stand for this. This is a just cause. Close the markets. Let them know that injustice to one is injustice to all. We cannot continue like this. We cannot have selective judgments, your justice, in the same country. Eh? The law is supposed to be equal for everybody. Nobody is more Nigerian than the other. So why are we treating one another as though some are more Nigerians than the other? Because we see it, you know. Their antecedent speaks louder than what they do or what they say. Actually, what they do speaks louder than what they say. We say we are one Nigeria, but are we really one? So please, Mr. Tinubu, you are there now. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Nigeria is long overdue. Supposed to be 100 years. 100 years with the amalgamation. If we cannot cope, let everybody go their way. That people have married, that's the excuse I'm hearing people are giving. We did intermarry, they did that. Nobody send you to the intermarry. If you intermarry, it doesn't matter. People marry even from anywhere. Today, people marry from anywhere. That does not mean that because you are married now, okay, somebody married, maybe a Japanese marry a Ghanaian man. They still have their children. It doesn't mean that because of that now Japan and Ghana must live together. You know, it doesn't. That's not what it is. You can marry from anywhere. That you married, intermarried doesn't mean that we cannot split. You cannot, because of few of you who have decided to do that, put everybody in the same bondage. It's not right. That's selfish. At least if you've done that, it's your choice.
All right,
it's your choice. So we cannot be using that as a yardstick and say, oh no, it's not possible anymore. What do you mean it's not possible anymore? It's still possible, and we must do it because I cannot see any how we and this other side not can be together. Because, like I said, Gumi came out now. Nobody from their side spoke. Nobody challenged him. And I saw him the other day, Mr. Heavy, sorry, I saw him the other day dressing his son into the Nigeria whatever army or na Air Force. I mean, not the army, be that army and that day now. Just imagine that person, that kind of character is grooming. His child is already there. What do we now? Look, this country. Make the country make the north go, and let the south go. That's my own point of view because that's the only way it can work. I can't see it working without this happening. Thank you again, Mr. Carpenter. How you gonna speak? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia, for your submission and for your support for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. I appreciate you. Guys, I appreciate every one of you there. Help us to press on the like, help us to share. Black Panther, I guess you're ready now. Okay, you're still not ready. So
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, talk to us. Thank you. Good evening.
My brother, Commander-in-Chief. Now you Gboli give pass.
Come on for there.
Like the Gboli give for me yesterday for when I did type. Let's not understand English again.
Come on for there, my friend. Your minutes, you went 3 minutes. Your minutes, 3 minutes.
I want to thank you very much. I want to thank Mommy Diaspora. God bless you, man. I want to thank the everyone that has been participating on Free Nnamdi Kanu, and those that have been listening yet to make up their mind on the fight we're embarking now. I guess you should sit down and listen so that you really understand the purpose and why Kanu must be free. I want to thank you all. What happened to Kanu can happen to anyone. Even the worst has even happened to us before. When Ken Sowore was fighting for freedom, he was slain, by the government in place then. So there's nothing, like one of our vice presidents say, what kind of evil can they do to Nigeria again? If they can take a man that is agitating that he should clean his water, he should clean his farmland, if they can take them to a corner and slay them, what the highest evil can they not do again? Now I want to say, before I go further, I want to react to what our mother just said now. Madam Patricia said you split Nigeria is not going to split yet. You know why? The gangsters have shared themselves into the regions that will share themselves into the regions, and they have shared the wealth of the nation among the gangsters. They've shared it among, and they divided themselves into different regions in the country. That is why it cannot be shared. But one thing that will be very easy to get, but we look at it as so tough, is for us all to come out and said the no is no. If we come out in mass, we will change everything. But it looks difficult because majority don't want to pay sacrifice. Even for some to even come out to talk, it's even difficult. For some to even come out to talk, it's even more difficult because they give them money. Those not that it's so difficult. It's not difficult. It's just that we are not yet prepared. And that's why we're coming out to talk, to prepare our body and soul, so that at the tick of time, when the trumpet will be blown, nobody will care about whether I want to see tomorrow or not tomorrow. We won't go out with red colors of eyes and go and get it. Madagascar done it. Kenya did it. Many countries are doing it. You got to come out and fight the fight of your life. Because without it, we are nothing. Most of us that are outside now, that are thinking that, oh, I can't talk. You will not have a home. Let the headache blow your head off for hearing Nigerian wahala. If you allow the headache to take over you, you won't have a home to go back to. Now let us come to Kanu. I thank Omoyele Sowore. Like I said yesterday, I said you might have grudges, you might have different ideologies against the man, but don't throw away his message. His message is a shining light towards an actualization of what we have been clamoring on. Right here in this channel, and right down in the east, right down in the west, and in the far north. Freedom. And he has spoken and he has brought out his voice
and spoke something about freedom, we have no other alternative than to join him, because he's a voice also in the struggle. That is why we have to, because the message is sent. We will not say we are not familiarized with it. It's a message you and I have been pursuing. So when we hear that message, even if the message comes from the most hated man on earth, but that message is our message. Those words are what we believe in. And those words, it's a shining light in the darkness, under the tunnel where there's no light. It's a shining light in the tunnel. That is why we must join hand with him to actualize it. That is why the East, the West, the North must join hand in that clarion call to take the great man Kanu out of the captivities of the wicked one, who have come to buy us, to slave us, to steal from us. That is their aim and objective while they are on earth. And we must fight against that. For Kanu, what is sustaining Kanu is our voice, is our heart, is our belief. Is whenever he looks back, he sees us. The Bible said, people say, let the voice of the people is the voice of God. He sees God in us whenever he looks back. That is what is sustaining him. God is with him, because what is happening to him, if it ordinary, it should have been gone by now. Because I've gone to study what our doctor told us. I went back to look at it again, and I now saw that this thing is more than what we think it is. And I thank God. I thank God. Somebody, it did not come from any one of us. It came from someone that has been there before. And that's the person of Sowore. We might have differences in ideology. We might have differences in different political beliefs. But there's one thing that brings us together, and that is voice of freedom. Voice of freedom. No man should be in captivity when he has not done anything wrong. When the highest court of the land said he's discharged and acquitted. When the man was kidnapped from a country that have not denied it, and yet you want the man to face the same charges he has faced before, and took him all the way to the Supreme Court, and he won the case. He even won a case whereby the government should pay him more than hundreds of billions of naira, but they refuse. They will always refuse, because that is their code of conduct. They are in disarray. They are vampires. They are traitors to humanity. And that is why they deserve nothing but down the 6 feet of the grave, down the 6 feet of the Mother Earth. That is where they deserve to be. You see, the Eastern Bloc leadership, they don't have, look, everything that the East have is the same thing. We all, every one of us that come from different tribes, is the same leadership we have in our tribe. It all bounds to how we react. When we react, the voices of the leaders in our state will be infinitesimal. You know your leaders are dustbins. Don't look at them. They are infinitesimal. You forge ahead as a freedom voice that will be heard all over the world, because you stand for the voice, for truth. And anyone that stands for truth, he must have the way, and truth will stand. Nothing but the truth will stand forever. I want to say kudos to all the group, the lawyers, all of them that are participating, and all the market people that are participating, and all the intending citizens that are going to come out. Be strong, be steadfast. Let your heart be hardened against these people. Because if we don't do it, we'll hand over it to our children. And that is bad, because they will not talk good about us when we are gone. Now we left these dirty things for them. Only God knows the reaction that will come from them. I want to say to the leadership of the East, if I were to give solution, the kind of way you go out for the rally, in every Eastern bloc, all the senators, let them go and do that rally in their house. Block them, to choke them, so that they won't come out. Choke them, they won't come out, so that they will feel the impact of the rally. I will continue on this because there's geopolitics on the terrorism that is happening in our country. It has a dimension that we need to understand so that we can see it clearly and know why our people are like this. Know why they become the host for the prey to feast on. Thank you, Nigeria. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much, Black Panther. Thanks for that submission. Your voice was very, very needed on this. Thank you. All right, my people, we're having, okay, before I come to the last person on the panel, let me take some calls. Tony Africa, thank you, sir, for calling in. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Everybody, I really thank you very much, sir. You know that they will not be cutting my master. You know, I'll obviously, you know, the verse for me again now. Because where they had about the so-called warlords in Nigeria. There is no government in Nigeria. We have warlords. You know, warlords, you know, so if you're able to capture some portion of the, or whatever, where there's oil, or so you can just dominate it, like you now, you get one, I get one, and so it be. So there's no country. I really thank Madam Patricia, you know, for her analysis, and then Black Panther, you know, thank you very much, and then Obi must come out. May they kill him, they want to kill him, he wants to be president, so they will not kill him. Let him come out, let all the governors, that area that Black Panther just spoke to is very, very important. That you see, when the Human was trying to intimidate Rufai, this guy came out. Shiri Makinde, governor of Oyo City, came out, and then that was what prompted that stupid so-called warlords, the communist who managed to come out and explain how much it really costs per kilometer now. So Obi must come out, and all those governors must come out. You see, even though that, you know, that I dislike Oshomole, I dislike Adamu, and you do have someone waiting for Edo State. But in the speech, the time when they said that Basajo, they give amnesty, when Northerners were angry, he said that our people are not militants. They are doing all the resources in our place. I told something. So that's what we want the Southeastern people should be to be doing. And they will have been hammering on this point. So I can see that you were trying to make some, you were trying to meet some parables today, that if you not kill somebody, you know, and if you not support somebody, nobody can support him or her from outside. You know what I'm saying? So if the Igbo people don't want to even just talk, that means they are wicked. They don't want my master to come out, and God will punish them. I told them, sorry, you know, say they cannot cause them.
Yeah, you don't have to.
They must come out. They must emulate other sexual. Look at the Northerners. You know, they will support their people. Why can't they support? Look, I do people to support their people indirectly. And the another thing I want to tell you now, where they pay me now, and the rest of them will say that most of our obas and all those governors, ex-governors, they are buying land in Abuja. So how can you separate that country? You know, it's very difficult, because this food, they are the vested interests. They have the vested interests. They don't care if I was able to occupy all our bushes and kill the citizen. But so the obas and the all those tamales, all those obese, all those plans for our land. You know, okay,
thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I have one more call. There's someone that I've been calling since. It looks like it's the first time calling this platform, but let me return the call back so that it doesn't look like we ignored this particular person. So I'm returning your call back. I think this is America. So, oh, you're in another call, unfortunately. Okay. All right, let's just move on, my people. I appreciate every one of you right there. Mr. Odoa, please talk to us. It's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Njawash.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for the good work, for your time and the effort. May God strengthen you more and more. Thank you. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. God bless you for your good work, for all you have been doing for us. The Lord is your strength. Thank you, Mommy. We appreciate your effort. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Well, what will I say than to say that song, Una Dikanu is another savior. It's not just a joke. Una Dikanu is really a savior. Because all he predicted or all he said to Nigeria have come to pass. So why do they call Jesus Christ a savior? Because according to what the Bible told them, is happening or happens. So Kanu is suffering today because he tell the Satan people to wake up from their sleep. And when people love material things more than themselves, more than how their life supposed to be, and this is what we see. That is why, my brother, you see that the Satan people are the one putting it into ethnicism, tribalism, or regionalism. It is the Satan people. Then why you see the same Satan people who even come from the same region with him are castrating him and saying he must undergo this, he must undergo that. Because the Satan people love material things more than their life, more than themselves. You see, the Nigeria government, the terrorists we have, in the north, they are one. I mean, do they not have a different region? Do they not have different ethnic or tribe in the north? But once they talk, all of them agree to it. Let me not say that they are being suppressed or oppressed or whatever. No, 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 no. It is all of them agreement. And the Satan, that is why you see that when this thing happened, they will send the Satan soldiers, those our brothers that they recruit newly, they will send them to all this, the northern military, which they are calling by the northern terrorist military, to go and destroy all of them. Then tomorrow they will still send another brothers, military, who just enter soldiers or they call military, they send it to the north. Then all this their government of the north military, they will send it to go and wipe away all those our brothers. And the Satan people are still docile because they are still sleeping. They did not wake up to see the hierarchy is in the war and out of the war. I do say here that it is time for the Satan people to say, we will never go to the north and fight. There is nothing like it is you have to obey the command. It is not all command you obey. Because the man that is commanding you is the one that is still sending his brother to go and delete you out of life. Why is him not going himself? Is it not the same military? He should go, and when they delete him, then before you can ask, okay, let me help you. But our stupid brothers and sisters will tell you, if they put on that uniform, they will want to deal with their own brother to tell you that they are soldiers, they are this. The same soldier you are is the same soldier that these people that is destroying, terrorizing entire country, they are. But they are not against themselves. They are not intimidating themselves. Once one talk, all of them agree to it. Sheikh Gumi come and say the entire government of Nigeria should be dialoguing with a terrorist. that is what Israel did. Israel never dialogue with terrorists. Israel wiped Hamas. They wiped them in Gaza. They wiped them in the other country. Or a particular country. Israel never dialogue with them. If Chegumi, if it is stupidness could not let him to see, he should have understand that Israel never dialogue with terrorists. But because our Santa people are stupid, that is why they will say, we are one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. You did not enter soldier because you want to go and die in Sokoto or in Kano. You enter soldier so that you can protect Edo State, Delta State, Enugu State, Imo State, or your state, so on and so forth, or Benue State. That is the reason you enter soldier. But because of your lack of sense to think, you think, you now speak English, you now have wisdom. You went to one building school, the cock school, then that makes you supersede in life. No. The people you call Imajere, they have sense more than you. That is why they are the one who will tell you what you will eat from your own food, the food that come from Nigeria data. And that is why they arrest Nnamdi Kanu, and then I call it a terrorist. We are not calling people terrorists. Anyway, my people used to say that it is the madman that always call people mad person. Because Buhari and his terrorist brothers and sisters they were quick to label Nnamdi Kanu that said, our farmland, we can no longer go. The certain people, your people can no longer go to farm. Your brothers and sisters, they are raping them. You are raping your wife. You can no longer travel from Edo to Abuja. You can no longer from Edo to Ore. But instead of our certain people to see those things, they started shouting, the federal government are called them terrorists. Federal government are called them terrorists. Whereby the terrorist is the federal government, because if you are not a soldier, you can't put on camouflage. So you see camouflage everywhere. On top of machine, they are calling them bandits. No, call them the Nigeria military terrorists that is terrorizing the country. Because if the military, if the Nigeria government said it is not, they are not their soldier, then they will have arrested them and discipline them. They will not negotiate with them. Because a certain man cannot put on camouflage. They will mess him up. They will molest him. They will make sure they tell him that you don't have rights. But everywhere in the north, on those machines they call terror bandit and you see that it's more than a community. They are even a local government of their own. So you will tell me that it is not the entire north that plan those things that is affecting with the SAT. It is the stupidity of the SAT to say Nnamdi Kanu must go trial. Everybody that says so, or this one don't come out to protect. Everybody, all the Satan, whether the whether the Yoruba, the Benin, the Calabar, the Igbos, everybody has to come out for this protest, because Nigeria is no one at all. So if better, we just go on our own different way. Thank you, Mr. Nanjawosh.
I just hope we can go on our own different way, because it's very obvious now that we are not one in this country, Nigeria. We are not. Thank you, Mr. Oduwa. Oga Pastor, thanks for coming in. You only have 5 minutes. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us. You need to unmute yourself. Oh, we lost you in the process. Okay, before Oga Pastor to come back, let's listen to this.
So I'm angry. Good morning, trenches. I don't want to cry. I'm just really angry. When I get angry to this point, most times I want to shout or cry, or I'll try to be coherent in my speech. I'll just calm down and say what I have to say. And this is still Nigerians, starting with Abia State people. I watched the speech of Oji Uzokalo. There's just this code in my system, as in, it just pained me. I don't know Alice. I've seen Alice Oti once. I don't know him personally. But I know the struggles he went through to become governor of Abia State. Just listen on. I heard from Abure's PA that Abure even sold him out in that race for governorship under the Labour Party. It wasn't easy for that man. That man could have become governor and choose to, reclaim all he lost. Choose to be like them. But you look Abia was sinking so bad so fast. He decided to put Abia on the limelight for good again. You should visit Abia now. I visited Abia when if I call him a baboon now, they will say I don't have respect. When their political party was in office, it was bad. The shoe where I go Aba, it pieces for under. The road was that bad. My leg can't they touch ground. You know these loafers where women they wear in office loafers. My leg can't they touch ordinary ground. It pieces. You have the guts to come outside and say you will take them back to where they are coming from. I don't know why. I think at this point in time, it's either I don't know, but I don't think I can. Nigerians, these people don't give a fuck about you. These are motherfuckers. You will look at Abia now and say you will take it back to its old days. Say, let's maintain peace. So Abians will watch you sabotage the future of their unborn children. They will say, don't fight. Just let's fight. I'm so pained that we are not seeing the pattern here. That these people don't care about us. They are not seeing the pattern that we are on our own. This whole journey, we are on our own. Look at someone made a statement of the genocide happening to Christians in Nigeria. And the Christian Association of Nigeria came out to say there's no genocide. You have forgotten that in Owapi, where did it happen? People were killed inside the Catholic Church. You have forgotten all the killings suddenly. There's no genocide. Our House of Reps, senators are coming out to say there's no genocide. And when we have the chance to now speak back, we will now keep quiet and watch and leave it to God. I think I'm going into depression. I think that's what's happening to me. I feel like I have a death wish. I'm pain. I feel like, see, Nigerians, you need to realize it's now or never. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Both in your state and the national, you just need to realize that if this generation cannot fix it, nothing else, no one else will. For us who see the possibility of a better future, who understands the power in the people, who takes out time to remind the people who they are, I'm talking about people who have forgotten what they are, it can be so overwhelming. It's just like teaching a child that is a genius but doesn't know he's a genius. Yeah. Abia people, protect and let's OT. I'm not talking about for not send me message, but don't let them ruin you. Nigerians, get ready for 2027. God knows I don't hate Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but the suffering is too much.
Wow, the suffering is too much. Meanwhile, in my own state, some of the people working for the satanic governor of Edo State, Modo Bebolo, the deputy governor, Eda brother, remember the deputy governor, Eda brother, that was arrested the other day by his own brother, the deputy governor of Edo State, allegedly, is now singing the praises of these people after he was released from prison. There's this particular video that I have concern about because I showcased this kind of video during the time of Obaseki to expose Obaseki so many times. We call them Biscuit Road. Watch this.
Excellency, our governor of Edo State, Oswemina, I'm a man for but Oswemina, Nenia. One yes, and but only a day, there, Oswemina, Nenia, Mondo Power, our governor is the Siam.
Now, Siam, I just paused that place. Guys, I wish we have a engineer in the building, but I want you guys to see this. Look at the depth of that road. This was exactly what I showcased in Obaseki's tenure. I showcased more than 9 roads like that. We went with camera. I and my team. 3 months later, this road was now dilapidating. And this is what Okpebolo is doing now. Just look. They are just pouring the what is this called? Add fat. What is it called again? They're just pouring it on the floor. You can see. You can see the depth. You can see how close it is. They're in trouble. And this man is singing. The elder brother of the deputy governor. Now they talk so. Watch. Look. God. We're in big trouble in my state. While Alex Oti is showing them how it works, but they are not listening. You see what? You see the work these guys are doing. Can you say this is a good work? Eh?
You see what? But I think this is the work we have been waiting for. Mojo Sowore, the grand governor of our town, the grand governor, Mojo Sowore, our doctor is doing work. Our doctor,
Okay. We started seeing all these after he was released from prison. And that's what we are seeing now. Now, wow. Meanwhile.
Nigeria watch.
Yes, sir.
You know the reason why we support, not that you don't know this man bad, he get very bad record. But the reason why we supported him was that he came out speaking the truth and showing it physically. Not that we supported, we know him is a crook. Me, I know him personally.
Very sad. Very sad, my dear brother.
This one not be the kind of go over palace. They cannot go now. I get the picture. I get the tape. When they cross him.
It's very unfortunate. That was the exactly road, some of the road that I showcased during the time of Obasanjo's tenure. It is called Biscuit Road. I promise you all. 3 months from now, that road does spoil. 3 months from now. But meanwhile, let's have our final submission. But let's watch this video before we have our final submission.
Without BVA. My boys. His Excellency. I greet you. Yes, sir. Nice work. Yeah, we are doing it now. You know that 2027 election is fast approaching. I need to tighten my toggery. As usual. Yeah, so I've come to release some of the inmates that helped me last election. You see those ones that you used before? Yes. Okay, just tell him the names of those ones that you want so that he can arrange them for you. Your Excellency, the names of the inmates. They didn't want Mama. Kodo. Yeah! And Scorpion. Yeah! Your Excellency, these are condemned criminals. They unalived about 16 officers last election and about 20 civilians. Your Excellency, I'm not sure. Are you playing? What type of playing? Chupo, what's happening? You see why you have to obey your superior, whether right or wrong. Yes, like this, you don't lose your job. Wow. Just go and do whatever the governor says. I'm the new sheriff in town. Governor, how many teeth do you want? I mean in Dinka. Oh, Terry. God have mercy upon us. Calm down. Jesus! Ndike. How's it been? Chairman, when would they give us? You know the rituals. No, I can go take for this place. Don't worry about food. You are coming with me now. Abana. Put inside you. This election good. I'll come as usual for the 2027 election. Let's go. I want to be the record. I deal with her. You did lucky. I for where you 500. Oh yeah, you go be there. Let's see the edit.
To mark the Democracy Day, Governor Almunike pardoned and released 3 inmates that were unlawfully detained in State Correctional Center. All pardoned inmates are rehabilitated and integrated into force where they are trained and ready to help tackle the insecurity in the state. He's indeed compassionate leader. Vote Governor Almunike come 2027 election.
Blood of God.
If you don't understand the video, you will never understand anything again forever. And there I go leave them. Let's have our final submission, my people, so we can round up. Just 2 minutes. Black Panther, please talk to us.
My brother, thank you very much for that video. I watched that video, and then it fall down for laughter. I said, this guy is really sent a serious message. But it looks funny, but it's a very, very serious message. And exactly what they are doing to the Nigerian populace, exactly what the president of Nigeria is doing. Exactly what he wants to do. He wants to put fear in the mind. Exactly what they do. Anybody that does not comply with them, they pull his uniform, he's sacked and relieved of his duty. Exactly why he wants the Inspector General of Police to remain there, because he's evil. Exactly why he put what they call them Buhala as the speaker, because that one is a lost human being. That is what they are doing. What we are fighting for today, to every Nigerians, are we doing the bad thing or we are doing the good thing? Ask yourself that question. What we are doing today, are we doing the wrong thing? If the power goes to the north now, tomorrow, Yoruba will start to cry. Hausa will then and say, why are you crying? Did you not have your own time? They will not say, oh, it's tribalism, it's nepotism. Now we come back to the south again, the same thing. Oh, the country will divide. If they didn't, that is why I said they have shared the thugs around in the state. As the Igbo leaders they do, now so our leaders they do. Now so the leaders for Delta they do. Let me shock all of you. Do you know that your state governors, let me just say this one word. Do you know that your state governor have sold your state to the president? I will explain that when tomorrow. How they sold it. They sold it, they got cash. They sold the state to the president. Remember, what money cannot buy, more money can buy it. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Thank you, my brother Black Panther. Appreciate you. Madam President, if you are still there, please talk to us. 2 minutes.
I'm still here, Mr. Elvis. Okay, yeah.
Thank you. 2 minutes.
The similarity with the film we watch now, that is exactly what has been planned. You know, because these people, they say they pardon. Of course, they have a purpose for their pardon. They are not just being pardoned. They are going to use them for something sinister. So that's why they were pardoned. But nonetheless, the ball is in Nigerian people's court, you know, especially the South. Yeah, we are the ones to take the bull by the horn and say this far, and we are not crossing this line, you know, because I believe that if we come together and say no, these people, they will have to back off, because how many are they? How many are they? They are not as many as they portray themselves. So Nigerians need to wake up and do the needful. That's what I say. And also I will say again, let everybody come out. Let everybody come out and demand for Nnamdi Kanu to be free. Yeah, to be free, because he has not committed a crime that is not pardonable. People that were not supposed to be pardoned, they've been pardoned. So I don't see any reason why he still be kept there. So I will say, I will still tell them again, Nigeria government,
all right, thank
free
you.
Kanu now. Tinubu, let him go. You have the powers. Pardon him as you have pardoned the worst criminals ever that were condemned in Nigeria. So pardon him. No court has convicted him. So pardon him. Yeah. Thank you. I'll leave it there.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia. God bless you, man. Thank you for your submission. Okay, Mr. Odoa, your 2 minutes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Najawash. I join my voice with Sowore and meaningful Nigerians, the certain people or the middle belt or whatever, meaningful Nigerians to say, free Nnamdi Kanu now, free it without condition, because Nnamdi Kanu did not do single evil against the Nigeria state. It is the Nigeria state that is doing evil against Nnamdi Kanu and other Nigerians. So we that have goods, that have the heart of human, join our voice, say free Nnamdi Kanu. We don't care to know whether you are from the south, from the north, from the east, of the west, or from the center, or from the leg. Free Nnamdi Kanu, because the people that are supposed to be in prison are the one that the government is celebrating, and that is why they are telling with what do they call Dane Buhaha, telling that there is not a genocide in Nigeria, no Christian and Muslim, and even with our useless mockery, say he bring people from America to come and tell them that is a mockery, should bring people from America to go and show them all these terrorists that is being paraded themselves with AK and other rifles and launchers in the street, that they said they are not killing Christians. He just listen. They should tell also the people he brought from America that what the Nigerian government has done, to know that it's not the Nigerian government that are the terrorists that is really dealing with the killing Nigeria. Because it is only when your government is a terrorist that is where you can dialogue with terrorists. It is only where your government is a terrorist that is where people can wear camouflage. You will not hold them accountable. But when others wear it, then you will hold them accountable. Those who they said is terrorists are wearing camouflage. You don't hold them accountable. You did not arrest them. You did not punish them, and you are still giving them money. And Sheikh Gumi is still telling you to dialogue with them. How will you? Is there any country that dialogue with terrorists apart from Nigeria that we are seeing federal government? Even Tinubu went to Benue and tell you that Benue people should live in peace with terrorists. So automatically they are telling you these are their boys, they are their machines that they are using to make sure you Nigerians, the real Nigerians, should no longer to live in their own land. And that is why Tinubu collect entire Lagos from the Lagosians. So my people, all of us, one voice, free Nnamdi Kanu, and those who can be in the field, please be on the field, because the terrorists and the government is not more than the Nigerians. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Odoa. God bless you, sir. Yes, that Monday, by God's grace, we are going to be live from that 7 a.m. here to make sure that we cover everybody that is holding camera for you that day. You know, we'll be showcasing all of them here by God's grace. Mr. Pansat, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. You have 5 minutes. Talk to us. 5 minutes.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Let me start off by saying hello to Mommy Diaspora, who is in the comment section. And then, of course, the panelists led by Mr. Elvis himself. I've been listening all through the show. I've been busy on the road and stuff like that, but the connection has been tenuous at the minimum. Let me say that one of the trap we fall into in Nigeria is discussing things over and over because we're passionate people. Things that are settled. There are a lot of things that are settled already. One of them is that we have a constitution, and that constitution, though shambolic, is our constitution. Until we either change it, scrap it, or amend it. That's the rules that we live by if we're Nigerians. So, in that constitution, our economy is a capitalist economy. It's not communism. It's nothing else, but it's capitalism, market-driven economy. Our mode of government is democracy. That's the government of the people, by the people, for the people. Stuff like that. Those are settled. It's not for debate. When anybody comes on a platform and that's what they're talking about, that's what it is. It's not like that's what they like. There's no choice about that. So all those, I want to make sure they go into the column of settled. Now, in that constitution, it gives us the right to protest our government. It gives us freedom of speech. It gives us freedom of religion. Within that, you don't have to even be religious. It's up to you. And other freedoms that we enjoy, most of those are redundant because they're given to us by God himself. So even if the Constitution doesn't give it to us, we came with it. These are rights given to us by God. And that, of course, is also tertiary rights that we get from the United Nations, of which Nigeria is a signatory to those things. So all those things are settled. We have the right to protest, peaceful protest, and all that. So I hope we're not here to debate those. Now, being Nigerians, there are things that we already know. These things are settled in that country. It's not up for debate. So when we assemble, I don't know how clever we're going to become to be able to cut off things that are settled. We don't come here to talk about those things. Even if somebody disagrees with it, that's their business. It's not going to take our time because it's already settled. So now coming down to this protest, Sowore gets a lot of credit for putting his effort into this. And he's doing a fantastic job doing it. Everybody loves Sowore, obviously, because he pursued the truth and he pursued, just like Mr. Elvis does here on a daily basis. Mr. Elvis pursues the truth. Now, I do disagree with him sometimes when he makes a mistake, obviously. He's not inerrant, right? Same thing with Sowore. He's not inerrant. One of the mistakes he was making was going it alone. I emphasized that yesterday. So those of us who came and we criticized Sowore, we love Sowore. He's one of us. He's a progressive. He loves his country and he's trying to do the best he can. So when he changed on the 7th of this month, he says, I'm going to jettison one of my ways just for releasing Nnamdi Kanu. I'm no longer going to be picky. I'm going to let everybody come together and do it. So a lot of kudos go to him because just imagine, I've been listening on this platform and other platforms. I haven't seen one Nigerian really be against release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or even qualify it. Everybody now who is reasonable. Now, if you go into the cracks and crevices of social media, you will see some cowards talking nonsense behind the screen and all that. But most Nigerians who are usually reasonable, just imagine what kind of power that Sowore has. He's been able to change the narrative in just a couple of days because his cause is just. And he's doing a very, very good job. And we pray and we support him. And we're going to do the same thing now. Having said that, I did write today, as I mentioned yesterday, but I also wrote out today in my own social media that I will be judging it by the result. I don't want this thing stopped because you have thugs do some kind of violence. I want those thugs crushed. Now, but let me conclude this by saying that if the Nigerian government are listening to me, this is just one out for them. One thing they have to understand is that if they don't release Nnamdi Kanu through this political way, we're gonna go to war. I've been saying that since I've been on this platform and other platforms. That has to be the ultimate goal, because these people, we're not gonna sit there. They're gonna capture us. No, we're not gonna. The people from where I'm from the southeast, we'll go back to war. We've been to war before. Just for those who don't know, so it's not talk. We're not going to be taught how to protest because war is bigger than protest. So we go to war. We're going to take over that country, and I can assure you of that. There's two ways Nigeria can go ahead and release Nnamdi Kanu right now because he was captured and we were disgraced when they did that. It was a very shameful thing, and it's part of all the humiliation the Igbos have been going through. But it takes a lot to get a nation to anger, to go to war. It takes a lot of provocation. So this is one provocation. We were all ashamed when they did that. Everybody were laughing at us because you got all this population. Then what are you going to do? These Fulanese are doing this to you. They're doing this. But I remind those who say that the last time we went to war, we did touch the Sardauna of Sokoto was not untouchable. The premier, who's like the president of Nigeria at the time, wasn't untouchable. So it's a violence that's going to, this time, we're going to take over that country and go all the way to Chad, and we can do it. So I'm saying release him, like everybody's pleading with you.
All right, thank you.
We're not pleading because we're weak. Let me just...
Thank you, Mr. Pansat.
Yeah, let me
Thank
round
you.
up 1 second, sir. So we're not pleading with you because we're impotent. We're pleading with you because nobody wants violence, nobody wants war. That's why we're pleading with you. Release him. Let's move the country forward. Everybody, Ohaneze begged you before the Ohaneze chairman died. He went to Buhari and begged him and did everything. We've done everything. So please, I thank you, Sowore. More grace to your elbow. We're behind you. Get it done. But if you don't do it, don't worry. If it's what they
Okay.
want, that's what they're going to get.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Oga Pansat. Ogashimize, it's good to have you here. You have
My,
same five minutes. Thank you, sir.
brother, let me call it the way you guys see you and the Black Panther. My brother.
I can see you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I greet everyone. Mama and diaspora, I greet you for all you do. I greet Niger Watch family. I greet you all. Good evening, all everywhere you are. Thank you, Niger Watch. I don't know if you play. I didn't see any of your video, but I'm gonna talk randomly. I didn't know whether I play Mondo Bobolo and the cap issue, cap something. Did you play it? Please, Niger Watch, please answer me.
No, I didn't, but I saw it. It's here, but I didn't play it.
I should leave it. I don't know. Maybe I
You
leave
can
it.
talk about it. It doesn't matter. You can.
Okay. You see, I saw that. You see, this governor. Sorry, Edo people. I'm sorry for you guys. Sorry to say that person is not a governor. Believe me. How do you say if anybody didn't wear a cap of Turumbu cap and Turumbu cap, that's design. He won't come to the executive meeting. Man, what are we in Nigeria? What are Nigeria turning into? Why not govern your state and leave this stupid politics you're playing around? For me, it doesn't make sense. There's so many things that around Edo State is supposed to, the affair is supposed to do. You're not talking about turumbu. All this is all about 2027. Eh? What are you going to gain, or what are you going to achieve if someone doesn't wear the cap? If you put on a native, and if you don't put on the cap, then you will go back. If you wear the suit, you're fine. You can come in. But so far you're with native. You can't come in if you doesn't wear the cap. That's stupidness. That's silly. You're not worthy to be a governor. In fact, you're a tout. You're an agbero. Supposed to work in a Oluku Junction car park. That's where you belong. I don't know who make you senator or who make you whatever they make you. Even to put in the governor. Look at where is Oshomole? Oshiole, where is him? Is he not seeing what the person he brought, the way he's stupidly doing things in Edo State? That's crazy. It's silly. Then that one aside, where is Barrister Darlington? Kudos to my brother Sowore. Kudos to him. You see, he's pulling weight now. Everybody's talking about it. No matter the content creators doing some things, everybody's supposed to be saying about Nnamdi Kanu, about Sowore, the campaigning he's doing about Nnamdi Kanu release and the protests that are coming on the 20th. Rather, they're talking about the VDM and the B money. Saga, phone, this or this. Why? Use that avenue that talk about Nnamdi Kanu, the issue of Nigeria, the issue of the nation. That's what we are talking about, not VDM and the B money. Saga. You guys should open your eyes. What are you guys doing? Use your platform to campaign about what Sowore is doing about Nnamdi Kanu. You guys should stop. I think from today we have today, tomorrow, Saturday, we have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I think these 4 days, use it to campaign. Leave these people, whatever I applaud you. You are trying, and Barrister Darlington, you see, you have to cover your face in shame for what you did last week on HOP television or something like that. You have to cover your shame, cover your face on shame, because you see everything is guys. Momentum have risen. It's everywhere. Where are you now? You won't come out and talk about it. Someone else came out and said that I want to do this. He called all Nigerians. Look at him going around all over the market campaigning. Show the guy up. It's not easy, man. Come on. What are we doing? If something do good, you praise him. When someone do bad, we will castigate him. But this one, he's getting it right. Everybody should come out. Close the shop. One day we'll kill you. Southeast have been doing it for so many years. One day we'll kill you. You come out, you protest. As you're protesting, you're laying your voice out because of the intimidation and everything they're doing to the masses of Nigeria. It will be the color tomorrow. Today it will be you. Next tomorrow or next week. So don't say it doesn't concern me. It's concerned all of us. If I'm in Nigeria, I will go Abuja and protest. I hate when governments are doing evil against the masses, against one side of a region. It's not right. You treat this region good. You treat another region the way you like it. That's not right. If we say one Nigeria, okay, treat everybody as one Nigeria. Don't treat other people one Nigeria, other people second, even maybe 400 citizens or whatever, or fifth. Treat, if you want to do what you did to A, what you do to B, you do it the same thing. Not you treat these people one side, you treat other people one side, and not for this. Please, Sowore, I love you, my brother, for this one. Keep going campaigning. Unless today they release Nnamdi Kanu. And Nnamdi Kanu will never sign anything. Under duress, he will never know him. He will never sign anything. So, they will bring the paper now, sign for us, sign something for us. So that this, because they see that this momentum is coming, guys, it's gathering like with speed. They will just do anything. So, hey, sign this thing. Nnamdi Kanu is not a stupid human being. He's learned. He's learned. He knows his right. He knows his left. He can never bring any junk to tell Nnamdi Kanu to sign. He will never sign. So that he will make him, he will shut his mouth. He will cage him. It's better he's there instead of someone he say, oh, you won't move this. You won't move left. You won't move forward. You won't move back. You will stand one place. No, that is not a freedom. If you want to give somebody freedom, he will say, today I release him unconditionally. That's what everybody's saying. He can go and grant amnesty with people, the bandits, the thieves, the people that buy millions of people. He grant them amnesty. You dialogue with them, but someone that haven't do anything, he uses his radio and uses his mouth to say what he said. Now he keep him. Take everything. You have done so many things because of this issue. His mother, his father just gone, and so many people have gone because of all these things. Because I carry placard, I say, hey, freedom, Biafra, we want Biafra. That's it. Why not dialogue? Why not dialogue? If you dialogue, then he say, what do you want? Okay, now they can have stated so many things. Say, do this and go and drill a Niger bridge, go and do this, put that, do this, do that. Then if you do agitation. Thank you, Niger Watch. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ogashimize. God bless you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you. Madam Rita, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you. I beg quickly talk to us. We'll round up.
Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. Good evening, sir, and my lovely mommy, Lamehi. And I'm greeting everybody, Mr. Black Panther, Madam Patricia, Mr. Odua, Mr. Chimeze, and everybody in the comment section and those watching from home. I'm sorry that I'm late. I think I've missed a couple of days already. I've missed a whole lot, I know. And I'm just going to go with what Mr. Chimeze is, was talking about. First of all, the Edo State governor demanding, that they should wear the cap of chains attributed to the man from Bodilon. Well, Governor Eno, is he Akwa Ibom State? Governor Eno? I've forgotten his name. The one whose wife passed away. I know when he was switching over to APC, he said something to his executives and his commissioners, or rather, was it local government? I can't remember, but I know it was on TV, and he said, those people who do not deflect with him should be prepared to resign. Fast forward, Edo State Governor, the Pinocchio is now telling people that if they must wear a cap or native, they should put on the cap of chains, not emancipation, the cap of chains, because that is a chain, right? And well, the man from Bodilon said it's a broken chain, but that's not a broken chain. That is entrapment. That's what I would call it. So, well, we're not practicing democracy. We all know that. Even talking about election, it's kind of very comical. For us to be talking about elections, let us practice democracy. You go and vote, but in the real sense, it's who is picked is who will become whoever they want to become. That's the truth. That's the name of the game in Nigeria. That is the name of the game. Unfortunately, this is where we are today, and it's going to get worse. Now, fast forward to Nnamdi Kanu's release. I see what you put there, like free Nnamdi Kanu now. Yes, hashtag. This is something that we have been fighting for. When I say we, I mean in this channel, we've been talking about this even pre-2023 elections. So it's still not new. Now it's kind of heightened because of his Nnamdi Kanu's health condition, right? And I have stated my position in this. Okay, let me just put it this way. I pray and I hope that Nnamdi Kanu will be released anytime soon. That is my prayer. Apart from his health, I pray that he's able to meet with his family and be with his family. That is my prayer. That is my prayer. And I pray that this man would not be murdered in prison. However, when we are talking about agitation, when we are trying to fight for somebody to be released, somebody who was kidnapped to be released, we all know that there are agents everywhere. This is any society that would always want to capitalize on that, even if it seems that they have good intentions. Of course, they have to be convincing. They have to touch on the emotions of people. They have to be extra convincing in order for them to be believed. My position on this Sowore's quest, or I'll call it experiment, on the emotions of a majority of Nigerians who love and care for Nnamdi Kanu, because I'm using the word Nigerians, not Igbos, because it's really not about Igbo. I'm not an Igbo woman, but my prayer, I just said, is for this man to be released unconditionally. Just like we have the case of what's this man that's in Germany, that is in Sweden now, Mr. Ekpa, Guguran Ekpa. He capitalized on the sit-at-home order. He capitalized on what IPOB is truly fighting for. He capitalized on what Nnamdi Kanu was really fighting for his personal gain. Thank God he's locked somewhere in the gulag. I really don't care. In every society, we have people like that. And for me, I don't care what anybody says. I see Sowore, Omoyele Sowore, capitalizing on that. His effort would have to be convincing. His effort right now is sensitive to many people who love and care for Nnamdi Kanu. So you would not see any other reason why someone like me will come out and say, what are you saying? He has made an effort for him to even go around in the market convincing people that Monday everybody's fine. I pray that Nnamdi Kanu will be released anytime soon. However, the man behind this seemingly caring, convincing, emotionally targeted love for Nnamdi Kanu is what I don't trust. I know people will say that's not the bone of contention. The bone of contention is, okay, Nnamdi Kanu should be released. Yes, he should be released. Listen, when something is not just right, and I feel a lot of people are kind of skeptical, like, okay, what's this guy all about? What's the man from Bodilon all about? There's a lot of games being played in Nigeria right now, and our psyche is also part of the game, because you have to psyche the people to think a certain way so they can be believable. I pray that this sudden epiphany of it should be released now because of his health by Sowore. I pray that they actually release Nnamdi Kanu by Monday or before Monday, or even by next week. It should be released. Let me even say at most before this year runs out, this man will be released. But I kid you not, anything that's regarding Nnamdi Kanu, it will be political. It would not be in such a way that, we are following the law. It must be political either way. That is where I am pointing at, because at the end of the day, it's not going to favor us Nigerians, especially the Igbos. Yes, you know me, I'm not tribal blind, especially the Igbos. All these people coming out now, I'm just looking and folding my hand like, what exactly are you doing? That is my pain. That is my annoyance. The efforts that you guys are capitalizing on, bravo for that effort, for what Omoyele Sowore is doing, seemingly doing. Bravo. But I still see that he's using this for one reason or the other. You might say that is not important now because you are desperate for this man to come out. I kid you not, this is Nigeria. Wake up and smell the coffee, my people. Wake up and smell the coffee. These people do not want this man to be alive. They want to, that is what is just, it's so obvious, it's glaring. And I believe the likes of Mikano, that's a article now, the likes of the man from Bodilon, Tinubu, the likes of even Sowore himself, they know who is holding Nnamdi Kanu, or group of people, because I believe it's not just one person. They know who is holding this man. All of you can be doing your hallelujah party or whatever, but for me, I am underground. Yes. And that's why I come and I don't want anybody to support me or even want to reason with me. I pray that Nnamdi Kanu will be released anytime soon. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
All right, okie dokie. Yes, I pray to if they have released all the terrorists, people buying people in Nigeria openly, I don't see any reason why they cannot release an innocent man who only committed a crime or offense or whatever you call it by just talking. But the people that have committed lots with guns and different kind of sophisticated weapons, all of them have been given pardon. Almost every day they are doing this now. You heard Arise announcing another 150 inmate release, giving pardon, including a woman who stabbed her husband to death. We're giving pardon. So me, I never see where Nnamdi Kanu for stab anybody before. But nevertheless, we're just doing our part. On Monday is around the corner. Do your part by sharing our videos. Let our voices go far. Share anybody's platform that is speaking truth to power, calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Share their videos and go to different platform, comment on, put your free Nnamdi Kanu now on their comment section. Just do your part. Just do your part. You don't need to do it for people to see what you're doing. Just do it. Let it be between you, your heart, yourself, your conscience, and with God. Just do your part, like we all are doing right now. My people, now God and God bless you. I've come to the end of this broadcast. 3 hours is just enough for today. Yeah. To be tomorrow again, if I have the opportunity or the time, by God's grace, to give you guys a pre-recorded video, I'll do that. If not, look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's stand for what is right. None of us is perfect. Let us continue to speak truth to power. Thank you very much, Black Panther, my brother, for coming in today, Madam Patricia. Thank you very much, ma. I appreciate you. Thank you, Madam Rita. I appreciate you, ma. Thank you very much, Oga Shimizi, Mr. Odoa, and Oga Pansat. Thank you very much, every one of you. And while the people on the comment section, thank you very much, Mother for Mommy Diaspora. I appreciate you, Mommy. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Abu Azi. I appreciate you. Thank you for. Abu Azi not here today, safe? I'm not even sure. Okay. Oh, my brother, he does to try. I believe he wants to have some time off. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Madam Stella Masavedo, CEO. Thank you very much, Michael Aganamaro. Thank you. Dennis, Patrick, I can see you. Thank you very much. Madam Peggy Modi, thank you very much. My love, Maduka, Tony Africa, and many others right there. Every one of you that called into the show today, thank you very much. We appreciate you. And those of you that supported the platform, thank you very much, Mr. Gera here, Mr. Joseph Oji. We are grateful. And people, allow us to end the show right now, and I'll see you guys again. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. If we have the time, we'll give you a pre-recorded video during the day. Have a good night, my people, and bye for now.
In this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. I make a day fear my God. I make a day fear my maker. Whoever will come and go and song, organize. Every walk gets paid. dey fear my God. I make I dey fear my maker.